Good morning, students of class 3. Children, today I'm going to start with the fourth lesson of your Wordsworth English Reader book. So, those of you who have purchased the new edition of Wordsworth English Reader book, students, please take out your Wordsworth English Reader book. Children, please open your English Reader books and turn to page number 27. I'll be explaining lesson 4 Sikkim. Turn to page number 27 of Wordsworth English Reader book. I'll be explaining lesson 4 Sikkim. Children, Sikkim is one of the smallest state of our country. Sikkim is one of the smallest state of our country, and this state is landlocked, children. Landlocked means it is surrounded by lands on all sides. No water bodies surrounding the state. And it is situated in the northeast of our country. Children, Sikkim is situated in the northeast of our country. Now, children, how many states are there in India? Can you name them? Well, if you don't know the names of the 28 states of our country, I'll tell you their names. Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and West Bengal. And children, have you noticed that I have read the names of the states in alphabetical order? Alphabetical order means as per the alphabet. I started from Andhra Pradesh and ended with West Bengal, W. So I have read the names to you in an alphabetical order. An alphabetical order is when you start as per the alphabets coming. Fine. A, B, C, D, O. So I started with Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam. These were all with A. Then B alphabets come. So B for Bihar. Then C for Chhattisgarh. And like that, I had started. So children, there are 28 states in India. And children, out of these 28 states, which are the 8 northeastern states of India? Now, out of these 28 states, we need to name the 8 states which are located in the northeast of our country. So, those states are known as the 8 northeastern states of India. And the 8 northeastern states located in our country are Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura. These are the 8 states which are located in the northeast of our country. And children, today we are going to read about one of the northeastern states, that is Sikkim. And you know, the capital of Sikkim is Gangtok. Gangtok is the capital of Sikkim. You must also learn the capitals of the different states. You must know the names of the capital of all 28 states of India. You should know the name as well as the capital. Now children, before I read the lesson, I would like to read all the new words along with their meanings in the state. Children, the first word is fascinating. The first word is fascinating. Fascinating means attractive or charming, something which attracts you a lot, which fascinates you, which draws your attention. That is fascinating. So, fascinating, attractive, charming. Fascinating, attractive, or charming. And when you are asked to write the meaning, you can write any one of the meaning. Either you write attractive or you write charming. So, easier for you to learn. Now, children, the second word is situated. Situated means located. It tells the place where the state is. Like we are telling Sikkim is situated in the northeast of our country. So it is telling us the location, that in which part of the country is Sikkim located. So situated means where it is. On the map, you can find out. If you know that it is in the northeast, so you'll go in the northeast direction only. Otherwise, you'll have to find in the entire map that which way to go, east, west, or south, north, where. So when you know the location, it's easier for you to locate a thing. Now, the third word is, children, spreads. Spread means covers the area. At times in the morning, for breakfast, you eat jam and bread. So at times, you tell your mother that spread the jam on the entire bread, isn't it? Mummy, jam पूरी bread पे spread कर देना, फैला देना, isn't it? So here, the spread word is covers the area. Spreads covers the area. You spread jam on the bread and cover the bread with a layer of jam. So spread means covers the area. Spreads covers the area. Spreads covers the area. Now, children, the fourth word is landlocked. What do you mean by landlocked? Surrounded by land on all sides. Like state Sikkim, it is a landlocked state. What do you mean by landlocked? बेटा जिसके चारों तरफ land हो, कोई भी water bodies नहीं हो, कोई river, sea, मतलब सराउंडिंग जहाँ पे उसकी बाउंड्रीज होती हैं उसके चारों तरफ बेटा लैंड ही लैंड है, कोई वाटर बॉडी सी वगैरह नहीं है. तो जिसके चारों तरफ लैंड हो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? लैंड लॉक, कि वो लैंड से लॉक किया हुआ है. नाउ डू यू अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ लैंड लॉक? Surrounded by land on all sides. Landlocked means surrounded by land on all sides. Now, children, we'll turn to page number 28 and read the new words of page number 28. Plenty. Our fifth word is, children, plenty. And what does plenty means? What does plenty means? Many, lot of, plenty. I've got plenty of toys at home. बोलते हैं ना, मेरे पास तो बहुत ढेर सारे toys है. तो plenty means many, lot of. I saw plenty of animals in the zoo. मैंने बहुत सारे animals zoo में देखे. So plenty means lot of, many, plenty, many, plenty, many. Now, children, the next word is lifeline. What do you mean by lifeline? Something on which you depend very much. Something on which you depend very much, and without that you feel कि you won't be able to do anything. Like we say, mother is our lifeline. हम बोलते हैं ना, mother हमारी lifeline है, कि we cannot imagine anything without our mother. Mother के बिना तो हम कुछ imagine, because she does all our work. So we are dependent on mother. So mother is our lifeline. Same way, lifeline means on which we are dependent. हम सब सारी चीजों के लिए depend करते हैं. So mother. So lifeline means something on which you depend very much. Like, for example, mother. We are dependent on mother. She cooks food for us. She washes our clothes. And so we are dependent for everything. So isn't it? So same way, lifeline means something on which you depend very much. Lifeline means something on which you depend very much. कोई ऐसी चीज उसके बिना, जैसे बिना लगते इसके बिना तो हमारा काम ही नहीं चलेगा. So lifeline is that. Something on which you depend very much. And I'm sure all of us are dependent upon our mother. So mother is that lifeline. So lifeline means something on which you depend very much. Then rare. Rare means unusual, not common. Rare means unusual, not common. बेटा यूजुअल तो जो हमें बहुत कॉमन है, एंड रेयर अनयूजुअल जो हमको बहुत रेयरली. फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हाइट टाइगर इज रेयर. एट टाइम्स there are hardly a number of white tigers, so we can say they are rare. Generally we see the tiger, mustard colored tigers with black stripes, but white tigers are rare. So something which is not common, unusual. Now children, our next word is, on the next page is gaily. Our next word is gaily. Children, gaily means brightly, something very bright, something very bright and colorful. So you call it gaily, something very bright and colorful. And ninth word is children, sparkling. Sparkling means shining, which shines a lot. Diamonds sparkle, isn't it? They shine. So sparkling means shining. Sparkling means shining. And 10th new word is trumpeting. To make a loud sound like that of a trumpet. Trumpet is a musical instrument, and a typical sound, loud sounds comes out of it. So trumpeting, to make a loud sound like that of a trumpet. To make a loud sound like that of a trumpet. Now children, our 11th new word is mountaineering. Our 11th new word is mountaineering. Mountaineering is the activity of mountain climbing. When you try to climb a mountain, you are mountaineering. Isn't it? Some people are fond of climbing the mountain, isn't it? They scale heights like Bachendri Pal. She's a mountaineer. She has climbed so many mountains, isn't it? So mountaineering is the activity of mountain climbing. जो mountain को climb करता है वो mountaineer होता है. और mountaineering means the activity of mountain climbing. Mountaineering, the activity of mountain climbing. Now, our 12th word is trekking. Trekking means to go on a long journey, typically on foot. कुछ लोग बहुत लंबी लंबी जर्नी करते हैं, बट कहाँ जाते हैं वो? फॉरेस्ट वगैरह में, हिल्स वगैरह में, वहां पे वो ट्रैकिंग करते हैं. बहुत दूर दूर तक पैदल चलना. ऑन फुट मीन्स पैदल चलना, नॉट गोइंग बाय एनी व्हीकल, नॉट यूजिंग एनी व्हीकल टू मूव, बट नई नई जगह को एक्सप्लोर करना, बट बाय वॉकिंग, नॉट बाय यूजिंग एनी व्हीकल. सो टू गो ऑन अ लॉन्ग जर्नी, टिपिकली ऑन फुट, पैदल चल के लॉन्ग जर्नी करना, नई जगह देखना, दैट इज ट्रैकिंग. And you enjoy, you get tired, no doubt, but then trekking, you see so many things at your own pace, isn't it? And so trekking means to go on a long journey, typically on foot. On foot means by walking. You walk and then you explore new places, you see new things. So that is trekking. Trekking means to go on a long journey, typically on foot. Now children, the next word is rafting. The sport of traveling down a river on a raft. Up, what is a raft? Beta, a raft is a small boat-like thing. But it is not exactly a boat, but small boat-like structure. You must have seen on Discovery Channel. खूब सारी रिवर में लोग बैठ के वो लाइफ जैकेट्स पहन के दे राफ्ट, स्पेशली इन उत्तराखंड ऋषिकेश प्लेसेस रिवर राफ्टिंग करते हैं. रिवर का करंट बहुत फास्ट है, रिवर इज फ्लोइंग एंड दे आर राफ्टिंग. सो राफ्टिंग इज एक स्पोर्ट होता है दैट इज फुल ऑफ थ्रिल एंड एक्साइटमेंट एंड यू एंजॉय. जब बहुत रिवर का फ्लो इज वेरी, बहुत करंट बहुत ज्यादा रहता है एंड फ्लो फास्ट होता है, तब आप राफ्ट करते हो एंड इट गोज अप एंड डाउन एंड यू नीड टू वेयर दोज लाइफ जैकेट्स टू save yourself. In case if you trip down into the water, you don't drown, and the life jackets save you. So you need to do the rafting wearing the life jackets for safety, and it is a type of sports in which you lot of excitement and adventure is involved. The sport of traveling down on a river ऑन अ राफ्ट, राफ्ट में बैठ के रिवर पे आप उसको बहुत फास्ट करंट में उसको मूव करेंगे, दैट इज राफ्टिंग. Now, children, our 14th word is safari. What do you mean by safari? A journey taken to observe animals in their natural habitat. बेटा, किसी भी जंगल में जाना, वहां पे देखना कि एनिमल्स अपने नेचुरल एनवायरमेंट में कैसे रहते हैं, दैट इज सफारी. कितनी बार वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज में लोग सफारी करते हैं, लोग अफ्रीका जाते हैं, वहाँ पे केनिया जाते हैं, वहाँ सफारी करते हैं, एनिमल्स को उनके नेचुरल एनवायरनमेंट, नेचुरल हैबिटेट में देखते हैं, दैट इज सफारी. सो सफारी इज अ जर्नी taken to observe animals in their natural habitats. Safari, a journey taken to observe animals in their natural habitat. हम बेटा जू में जाके एनिमल्स को देखते हैं, दैट इज नॉट सफारी. वो तो एनिमल्स एनक्लोजर में बेचारे क्लोज्ड है, केजेस में. बट सफारी में हम एनिमल्स को घूमते हुए देखते हैं नेचुरल एनवायरनमेंट में. वी कैन सी ऑल एनिमल्स इन देयर नेचुरल हैबिट. दे आर नॉट क्लोज समवेयर इन द केजेस, दे आर रोमिंग अराउंड फ्रीली. और जो सफारी करते हैं, रादर दे आर इनसाइड अ कार और अ व्हीकल विच इज कवर्ड sort of thing, so that the animals they don't harm you. उसमें हम बेटा क्लोज रहते हैं, एनिमल्स आर फ्री. एंड जू में तो इट इज entirely opposite. Animals are locked in enclosures and cages. They are not roaming freely. They are trapped inside the cage. So that is not safari. So don't get confused in watching the animals in a zoo and going for a safari. In safari, we are inside a vehicle and animals are roaming freely. Whereas in zoo, animals are enclosed. Generally, that is what has happened, isn't it? Animals को enclosure में lock करके रखते हैं and we see. But then the animals are not happy. But safari, you can see the happy animals roaming around freely in the jungle. And children, the last new word is hand gliding. Hand gliding, a sport in which you fly in the sky using an instrument. Beta, it's a long handle like things with waves. उसको पकड़ के you need to hand glide. ऐसे fly जैसे करते हैं. From a top, you need to run very fast and then you need to climb. And the moment you climb, you start gliding in the air. So that is known as hand gliding, a sport in which you fly in the sky using an instrument. So that is hand gliding. With the help of hands, you glide in the air. So children, these were the 15 new words. Now children, I will read the lesson for you and then explain it. Lesson 4, Sikkim. When Ria reached her school in the morning, she found a new girl sitting on her seat. Ria smiled and sat next to her. Soon the teacher entered and introduced the new girl to the class. Children, this is a classroom and Ria is the name of a student. So the moment she entered her school in the morning and after entering the school, she must have gone to her class. So in her class, she found a new girl sitting on a seat. In class, if you all also have a particular seat. Maybe after rotation also, you know that now yesterday I was sitting there, today I am going to sit here. So you know with whom you'll be sitting, who's your partner and which is your place. So same way children, Ria, when she went inside the class, she saw that in her place, in her seat, and one new student was sitting. She was a girl and she was sitting in Ria's seat. Ria smiled and sat next to her. Generally, we get annoyed, isn't it? It happens. Some of you get annoyed. Arey, why are you sitting on my seat? And we start fighting. But that is wrong, children. If a new student is there in our class, we must welcome that student and give that child time to get familiar with all of us. And if at times what happens, we all become rude, which is not good. So Ria smiled and sat next to her. Ria smiled and then she sat next to the new girl. Soon the teacher entered and introduced the new girl to the class. And what happens in the morning, as soon as the bell rings, the teacher enters the class for taking attendance. And when the teacher sees some new students, then the teacher introduces the students, tells the name, and the child has come from which school, all the details are introduced by the teacher. So the moment the teacher enters the class, she introduces the new girl who was sitting with Ria to the entire class. Now let's see how the teachers introduce the new student. Teacher, good morning students. The moment teacher enters, you all stand up and greet the teacher good morning, and teacher also replies good morning, isn't it? So we all need to greet the teacher or any elder person, isn't it? Make it a habit to greet the elders. So teacher, good morning students. I want to introduce you all to your new classmate Bodhi. Bodhi belongs to Sikkim, which is one of the most fascinating states of India. Situated in the eastern Himalayas, it spreads below Kanchenjunga, the third highest mountain in the world. Students, hello Bodhi, welcome to our class. Bodhi, thank you all. Teacher, students, you all have read about some of the states in northeast India. Sikkim is one of them. It is one of the smallest states of India. Shaped in the form of a thumb, this state is landlocked. West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal are some of its neighbors. Gangtok is the capital and the largest town of Sikkim. The students listened carefully to the new information they had received. Raja, Miss, Sikkim must be a beautiful land. Teacher, yes, Raja. In fact, the entire state is hilly and has plenty of forests with wonderful flowers and trees. The main river in the state, the Teesta, flows from north to south and is known as the Lifeline of Sikkim. Misha, Miss, what about the animals? Teacher, yes, Misha, Sikkim is also home to some rare animals and birds. The snow leopard, Himalayan black bear, red panda, musk deer, and blue sheep are some of the rare animals found there. Birds like vultures, eagles, the whistling thrush, bulbul, pheasants, etc. can also be spotted in the forest. The bell rang for races. Ria and Bodhi started having lunch together. Ria, hey, what have you brought for lunch, Bodhi? Noodles. Wow, that's my favorite food. Bodhi, please have it, Ria. What have you brought? Ria, it's aloo ka paratha. Bodhi, please taste it. Hope you'll find it delicious. The noodles are also very tasty. Bodhi, thanks Ria. The aloo ka paratha is very soft and delicious. I really miss my friends in Sikkim. We used to play in the recess and share our food. Our diet is mainly non-vegetarian. Noodle-based dishes like thukpa, chow mein, wontons, and faktu are common in Sikkim. I really love momos that are served with soup. And they are also one of the most popular dishes in Sikkim. And you know, Ria, we have chang, which is a famous Sikkim drink. It is served in bamboo containers and with bamboo straws. Ria, that's very unique and so eco-friendly. Bodhi, yes, Ria, even our houses are very simple. They are made from bamboo and lined with cow dung. In some places, Higher on the mountains, the houses are made of wood. Ria. Bodhi, what is Sikkim famous for? Bodhi, Sikkim is famous for its beautiful arts and crafts, which include carpets and articles made from woven bamboo. You must have heard about Sikkim's famous mass dance. The people dress up in gaily colored costumes, masks, swords, and sparkling jewels. They dance to the sound of drums and the trumpeting of horns. Ria, I'm really getting curious about your state Sikkim. It must be a good place to visit. Bodhi, it is indeed Ria. Though Sikkim is a small state, but it attracts many tourists. People visit Sikkim not only to enjoy the view but also for mountaineering, trekking, river rafting, yak safari, mountain biking, and hang gliding. Ria, my father told me that Sikkim got its first airport recently. Bodhi, yes, Ria, it's called the Pakyong Airport. Now, many more people will be able to visit my beautiful state. Ria, wow, Bodhi, I'm wondering how exciting it would be to visit Sikkim. So, children, this lesson is in the form of conversation. Conversation between teacher and the students and conversation between रिया एंड बोधी. बेटा उन लोगों ने आपस में बात की जिससे हमको बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन मिली एंड उस पूरे इंफॉर्मेशन में किसके बारे में बेटा है? इट इज अबाउट सिक्किम, वन ऑफ द स्मॉलेस्ट स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया located in the northeast of our country. So children, the lesson is based on the conversation in a... So students, now I'll be explaining the lesson. The first paragraph of the lesson. Teacher, good morning students. I want to introduce you all to your new classmate Bodhi. Bodhi belongs to Sikkim, which is one of the most fascinating states of India, situated in the eastern Himalayas. It spreads below Kanchenjunga, the third highest mountain in the world. So students, what happens in our class also when a new student arrives, the teacher always introduces the student to the entire class. Teacher tells the name of the student and tells from where the student is coming to the school. The same way in the lesson also the teacher introduces Bodhi to rest of the class. She tells that Bodhi is now the new classmate and Bodhi belongs to Sikkim. And Sikkim is one of the most fascinating states of India. Children, why Sikkim is called a fascinating state? Because it attracts lot of people. Lot of tourists, they visit Sikkim because of its natural beauty. Sikkim is located in the lap of nature below the Kanchenjunga Himalayan range, and it has got eco-friendly houses, less pollution, and you can spot rare animals and birds in Sikkim. Sikkim has got lot of adventure sports also, like river rafting, mountaineering, trekking, hang gliding, which tourists can enjoy. And Sikkim fascinates lot of people because of its natural beauty, and it's home to many rare animals and birds. students, then hello Bodhi, welcome to our class. Then the students, they greet Bodhi. Hello. Children, you also greet your friends when you meet them. You say either hi or hello, isn't it? So you greet your friends. So the students, they greeted Bodhi, said hello to her, and then they welcome her to the class. Bodhi, thank you all. Bodhi is happy that the students, they have greeted her, and then she says thanks to the students. Children, Sikkim attracts a lot of people, and the geographical location of Sikkim is that where it is located in India, it is situated in the eastern Himalayas, and it spreads below Kanchenjunga. Kanchenjunga is the third highest mountain peak in the world. It is the third highest mountain peak in the world, and below Kanchenjunga only Sikkim is spread. So just imagine how beautiful it must be, isn't it? So, teacher, students, you all have read about some of the states in northeast India. Sikkim is one of them. It is one of the smallest states of India, shaped in the form of thumb. This state is landlocked. West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal are some of its neighbors. Gangtok is the capital and largest town of Sikkim. Now, children, the teacher, she tells the students that you all have read about the northeast states of India, and among the 8 northeastern states, which are Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, and Sikkim. These are the 8 northeastern states of India, and out of these 8 states, Sikkim is one of them. And children, you can see in the map, the shape of Sikkim is like a thumb. Can you see the shape over here, children? It is like a thumb. Can you see this? It is in the shape of thumb. And children, it is landlocked. Means the boundaries of Sikkim, they are locked by land. All sides land is there. No water bodies, no seas around Sikkim. So Sikkim is a landlocked state. लैंडलॉक चारों तरफ से बेटा लैंड ही लैंड है, कोई वाटर बॉडीज नहीं है, और सिक्किम का जो शेप है एक थंब के जैसा है. यू कैन सी अगेन आई एम शोइंग यू, इट इज इन द शेप ऑफ अ थंब. And the neighbors of Sikkim are West Bengal, Nepal, and Bhutan. Here Sikkim is there, Nepal is here, West Bengal is here, and Bhutan is here. So these are the 3 neighbors of Sikkim: West Bengal, Nepal, and Bhutan. West Bengal, Nepal, and Bhutan, they are the 3 neighbors of Sikkim, and Sikkim is a smallest state of India. It is landlocked. And where is it situated, children? In the eastern Himalayas below the Kanchenjunga. It is situated in the eastern Himalayas, spreads below Kanchenjunga, and Kanchenjunga is the 3rd highest mountain in the world. And the neighbors of Sikkim are West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal. And children, this state is landlocked. The state is landlocked means surrounded by lands on all sides. Then West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal are some of its neighbors. Now, 3 neighbors of Sikkim: West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal. And Gangtok is the capital and largest town of Sikkim. Gangtok, which is the capital of Sikkim, children? Gangtok. And Sikkim is the smallest state, but Gangtok is the largest town of city and also the capital of Sikkim. Now you need to remember the 3 neighbors of Sikkim, West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal, are neighbors of Sikkim. Again repeating, West Bengal, Nepal, and Bhutan, they are the neighbors. And which is the capital of Sikkim, or name the capital of Sikkim? The answer would be Gangtok. And Gangtok is also the largest town of Sikkim. So Sikkim is a smallest state, one of the smallest states of India. It is in the shape of a thumb. It is a landlocked state. West Bengal, Bhutan, and Nepal are its neighbors, and capital of Sikkim is Gangtok, and Gangtok happens to be the largest town of Sikkim. So children, that's all for today. We'll be continuing the rest in the next video.